Okay, good morning. In today's
morning.
session, good morning, Jack.
Yeah.
In today's session, we are going to talk about, let's say, the company B&K, Bischof+Klein. And here with us in this show, we have Jack Ho from B+K Singapore. Yeah. So I would like to introduce you to Jack, and he's in charge of the Southeast Asian region. And he can actually talk to us about more or less details about the PowFlex films that B&K can offer in this market. The last session we spoke about, let's say, the Harvard Adams technology, and today we are talking about the flexible packaging that can be used on, let's say, the Harvard machines. Yeah. So Jack, thank you for joining us this morning. All right.
Pleasure.
Thank you. So how is it everything during this lockdown?
Well, as you can see from the background, I'm operating from home, and this is the same more or less for everybody in this whole world. We are all doing the same thing every day.
I believe so. Yes. It's always really tough for every one of us. But business have to adapt. I believe now is a good time for us to educate, let's say, to learn as well. And to know more about new technologies in the market, So that's why we have this session here. So Jack, tell me a bit about B&K. I mean, the history about B&K, and what are the let's say the products that can be brought to the market in this region.
Okay, just briefly, Bischof+Klein is a German company. Today we are about 140 to 150 years old already. We started off with producing paper bags, that is for the cement industry. As the years goes on, with the technology of plastic, Bischof+Klein have actually switched already by today, all packaging using plastic materials. So we are not producing any packaging material from paper. One of the reasons that led us to this decision is that we anticipated that paper price will increase in the years to come, because you have to cut down a lot of trees to get the virgin pulp. Whereas we also expect that there'll be an abundant supply of plastic resin. So plastic packaging, the price will definitely come down.
With a low oil price currently, I think it'll be even more attractive, right? In the coming months and years. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. So we are 100% plastic, flexible plastic packaging producer. Yeah. We cover various industry. Mainly in Asia, it's a petrochemical industry. Some years ago, we also started looking into the mortar mix and cement industry. And that has been very, very successful, especially in Australia and New Zealand market.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Right. Of course, one of the reasons of this is that, as you know, in Australia and New Zealand, there are a lot of DIY shops where consumer will go and they buy, bags of mortar, and then they do it at their home.
Correct.
This phenomenon might not be so apparent at this moment in Southeast Asia, but again, one of the key advantage of plastic, again, I emphasize again, is that it helps to prevent, the bags from being damaged when you put under outside, where there's rain or sunshine.
Yes.
And it's very clean and it's almost dust-free.
Yeah. I think we have spoken the advantages of PE bags in the last session, which is very good and beneficial for end users like you and me, for DIY industry. As you said, it may not come this maybe 1-2 years, but I believe in the next 3 to 10 years, let's say when the labor market is getting more expensive, you and me are forced to do our own home renovation, right? So that's where these plastic bags will be beneficial. That you will want to have a clean bag to be put in your car, not a dirty cement bag.
Precisely. Okay.
So,
Allow me just continue with a little
yes.
bit of Bischof+Klein again. As I mentioned, we are a German producer. We have 5 production plants in Europe, mainly 2 in Germany, 1 in Poland, 1 in the UK, another 1 in France. We do not have any production facility in Asia. Singapore is the head office for the Asia region. So all production is shipped directly from Europe into Asia country. And we have been doing this for the past 20 years. And yeah, our price is competitive in the Asian market.
Okay, okay. So how many employees are there in Bischof+Klein worldwide then?
Globally, we have about 3,500 workers. That covers the 5 plants. In Asia, Singapore office, we have 2 staff. We have also a sales office in Shanghai because China is a huge market, so we need to have a presence there also.
Yeah.
And we operate also via respective agent in countries. In Korea, Australia, we have our representative also, just to be near to the customer.
Okay, so yourself, based in Singapore, right? You'll be serving the Southeast Asian market, and as well as New Zealand and Australia. Am I correct?
Actually, I service. Yeah, you're right, almost there. But again, as I said, we have our representative in Australia and New Zealand because it's a growing market. Yeah, it's a growing market for the cement mortar-mix industry. Yeah.
Okay. That's good. That's good.
All right.
So yeah, so Jack, today. I mean, we want to come to the focus on the PowFlex bags, right? That is the trademark, or let's say the specialization of B+K. And of course, we know that B+K has close cooperation with Harvard to develop this kind of technology together, the machine-wise, the hardware-wise, as well as the packaging technology.
Yes.
So can you tell us a bit about this bag on the design criteria, the design aspect of it, and of course the advantage of this kind of bags, and what makes this bag so special, let's say?
Okay, first of all, it's true that we have very close cooperation with Harvard and B+K. Sometimes if we have a new kind of a bag design, we will also send our films over there for trial on their machine, and vice versa. If they have some new ideas, we can always also tell them, okay, whether we can do it, and then we send our films there to trial. Yeah. So we developed this with them, which is called the PowFlex. With me, I have you have
the same bag.
Yes, this is the from Australia builders.
Okay.
Correct. This is a PowFlex system. This is PowFlex is designed mainly for powdery products. Yeah, for powdery products. As you know, when we fill powdery products, often there is air that is trapped inside the bag, and the whole idea is how can we remove the air out of the bag at the fastest time possible. Okay, so we have developed this system. I think you can fill about 400 bags per hour for this kind of films. Okay. Here in this PowFlex, I have cut open. You can see there's a center membrane here. Okay. Have a closer look. There are a lot of fine slitting. Okay, cut by a sharp knife. Okay, and interestingly also, at this canal we call it. Okay, there is
a double layer film and with a canal in the middle, right? With perforation.
Yes, correct. Okay. Yes, there's a canal, and there's
Can
this.
Show it closer to the camera, Jack.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure if you can see.
Yeah, we can see the perforation here. Yeah.
Perforation, but importantly, you can see there's this lacquer system that is being applied, which is about 2 or 3 centimeters. Okay. So the unique thing is that after the product is being filled, okay, and then you seal this bag, okay, completely you seal. But because of this lacquer, it creates a blockage. Okay, so that this part is not sealed.
Okay, that 2-3 centimeter part is not sealed. Let's say
Yes,
the canal is remain open. Okay.
correct.
Mm.
Yeah. So as you know, air is still inside the bag, and air is being deaerated out through the small slits, okay, that is being cut, and then it's gushed throughout from this channel here, okay, from this channel. So that's how it works. Now this is the other part where it is being sealed, okay. Let me just open it. You can see there is a hole. Okay, where pen can put
Okay,
it in.
yes.
Okay, this is where the air will comes out. Yeah.
So
So this is
basically,
the PowFlex.
So basically, it's like a seal bag, and then you have a ventilation channel in the middle, and this ventilation channel, you have a small opening at the sealing tip that is not sealed to allow air to deaerate, to actually escape from the bag, right? Okay.
Yes, correct. The aeration is a word. Yeah.
Yes.
So, of course, we can also increase the number of slitting to increase the air that's coming out. So all
it's
these
customizable
variables.
also, yeah. Okay.
Yes, it's
So
all
the
customized.
pattern of perforation, the density of perforation, the aeration rate can also be customized with B&K. Oh?
Yes, precisely. It depends on how fine the powder product is, how much air, so we can always increase or reduce.
Yeah, interestingly enough, I think a lot of people don't know that machine and the bag design is closely related, right? That's the reason why in the beginning we spoke about a close relationship between Harvard and B&K, and of course other film producers and bag producers, that we can actually add value with the client, that if they choose to convert to these kind of we call it the Harvard Adams technology, we have our partners already available to work on the packaging material as well, to recommend our client what sort of design to go for in order to achieve a very good, clean packaging system, that we are able to work together. That we actually work in a team, the machine supplier and also the packaging material, right? I think this point is something quite important to highlight to, let's say, our viewers here. Very often we see that they buy a machine and when it doesn't work, then they blame on the machine or they blame on the film, right? But these two has to work together, and in which Harvard and B&K is able to achieve this, for close cooperation. That's good.
Yes, correct. It's always the three party: the customer, the supplier of the bags, and the machine manufacturer. All three parties need to work closely together.
Yes. All right. Jack, just one question, right? This kind of bags, right? When it comes from B&K, what are the limitations? Let's say the width of this film, the gusset size, Let's say the gussets here, and of course, what are the thickness that we are talking about for this kind of bags, for cement or building material application, like this one here.
Okay, normally we can produce a wide range in terms of the width. Width can be as small as this one, which is maybe 150 up to 200. And gusset wise is also minimum 100 or even 95, if I remember correctly, up to 140. Yeah. Thickness of the film is from 120 to 250 micron. But generally, for such bags of 20 kg, 140 microns should work. One feature about this is that a lot of people, they commented that plastic is slippery because customers are first using paper bags. So they say, hey, I want to have the kind of COF, coefficient of friction, like paper. So plastic is slippery. What we can do is that this is a bag where, of course, you can't really see, but if you look at the surface, it is not as smooth.
Oh, okay.
As per this, it is a bit shining. this we have put some kind of a ruffling material.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So this has the effect of a paper, actually, in terms of the coefficient of friction.
Okay.
Yeah.
So during stacking or transportation, the bags will not slip from the pallet. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
Of course, one disadvantage of this is that if you have a lot of fine prints, okay, then it may affect the appearance. So for customers who choose to use this kind of ruffling surface, normally they have very limited fine prints behind. Okay, it is still visible. For example, this bag, there are a lot of fine prints. Okay, here, a lot of fine prints.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so they may say, I want the bag to be more shining. Yeah, it depends. Yeah, but it's still workable. You can see here, although it is printed with a rough surface.
Ah, okay, yes.
Yeah, the print
very
text
clear.
is
Yeah.
so small. Yeah, it's still very clear.
It's still very
It's
clear.
only
Actually.
the appearance, how you want the customer to receive your products.
Yeah, and I also like the QR code on the bags here nowadays. I mean, it's very easy for our client's customer to trace back, let's say the origin of this bag or the date of manufacturing or the technical data for this product. Yeah, it's a very good concept.
Yeah.
What about
Correct.
Okay, that's good. Okay, the next question is, do you have anything to add, Jack?
You can also print the batch number. There's a noise, sorry. On the backs, we can also print the batch number, okay, where we can indicate it, okay, when is it being produced. This is for our own record. So if there is a feedback from the customer, we can always trace back. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Jack, I know that there's a limitation on the number of colors you can print on this bag, right? Is there any limits how many colors you can print on one bag?
Actually, you can print as many colors as you want. You just have to pay extra.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
But for such an industrial packaging, normally they won't print more than 5 colors. Yeah. Unless you're
you don't want to have a rainbow color.
Yes, correct.
I think rainbow color would be great, right? It would
you can print.
catch the attention of a lot of buyers. Yeah.
Correct. So you see, let me explain again. This is called inline printing. If you need, you can print up to 5 colors. If you need to print more colors, then we'll do it X line. Yeah. So we'll put the film into another separate printing machine. You can print up to 8 colors, but that'll be a very, very costly. Yeah. We won't advise. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Jack, okay, we talk about the design aspect of these bags, how it's being suited for powdery product. Currently, what sort of industry that you guys are in to apply these bags here? What are the applications for these bags here? In which industry?
Okay. In Australia and New Zealand, is mainly used for the mortar mix in the cement industry. In Singapore, it's being used in the chemical industry where they're producing powdery chemical products. So generally, as long as you are filling powder with air, that's trapped inside, this could be a good solution. It's an alternative to paper. The only thing that we can't pack is flour, F-L-O-U-R, flour. Yeah, that is still not possible in terms of the speed that the customer wants, the filling speed. Yeah.
Okay. So it's a very flexible, let's say, solution for all kinds of different powdery product. Right?
Yes, you're correct.
Yeah, and the good thing is, when the client, let's say, want to change from paper to plastic, they can always go to you, and we can always test out your bags with the hardware machines, and we can actually provide a solution for the client. That's really
correct. Yeah, what we need is some simple information like your bulk density, your particle size, and then the weight of the product you are packing. And then we will generate a simulation based on the pallet size you are using. We will size out the bags. And then we
Yes.
can produce some sample trials, send to the machine supplier. You deliver your products there and you do a trial filling. Normally the first trial is just to get a feel of how the product is behaving in the bags. How fast is the deaeration and also the sizing. So it's suggested always that there'll be another trial to finalize the bag size.
Okay, okay, yeah, that's good. So yeah, I think we have a very, let's say, clear understanding of what's the design for such kind of bags, and of course also the application for these bags. Yeah, I really hope that this will pick up in the next, let's say, 3 to 5 years. Yeah.
Whoever started first will be the market leader. You know,
yes.
To be frank, in Australia, you know, the first one who started was Westfield in Perth, and after he started, all their competitors followed the footsteps. And today, almost you don't see any more paper bags at the DIY store in Australia.
Yeah. I think as what we highlighted the last video, let's say these bags can also help you to capture more market share, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Okay, we spoke about, let's say, a lot of technicals today. What about the environment side? Yeah. Let's say, how environmental friendly are these bags? Let's say these are all one-time usage, right? After filling it, using it at site, how recyclable is this? Yeah, these PE bags.
This is actually made of 100% LDPE, so there's no content of paper or no content of aluminum that you have to separate it. So it is purely plastics. So plastic can be recycled. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, another usage of plastic eventually.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Jack. Yes, I think we have all the information that we need, to be honest. Yeah. So I think we can conclude for today. And very thank you, Jack, for having us here, and of course for having an interview with you and to get to know more about your PowFlex bags. And if my customer or the viewers have any questions, I believe yeah, they can actually drop you an email. I will put your email address and also your contact number on this video as well. And yeah, so Jack, stay safe, and let's say I hope that, you know, this MCO or this lockdown, yeah, after this, we will have, let's say more business to come, yeah.
Right.
In the next months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, pleasure. Thank you, Jason.
Okay, Jack, thank you. Thanks a lot.
Yep.
Okay, bye.
Bye.